We have this power and control wheel, which is a representation, a visual representation of how domestic violence manifests in relationship. And I'm going to put an image of it on the screen. The first section is using intimidation. This can be verbal, this could be nonverbal, this can be insinuated about what you're going to do to another person as a result to maintain power and control. Next, we have emotional abuse. This could be intentionally saying something that you know is going to hurt the other person's feelings, or behaviors that you know is going to hurt that person's feelings, and you're doing it intentional to maintain dominance or control over someone. It's important to note that both men and women use these tactics against each other. Using isolation, moving a person out to the middle of nowhere where they don't have access to their family or friends or their regular communities that they need to sustain. Minimizing and denying and blaming. When you're saying that what you're feeling is not really a big deal, it's not what you think it is. Or denying, I didn't do that, when you know that you did. And blaming, you're always the problem. You're always the problem. Using children, people use children to make accusations. People use children to alienate them, which is a form of an emotional abuse. Again, all of this is to reinforce power and control, in a form of domestic violence. Using male privilege, or even using your woman privilege, to say that you have rights, or you have certain behaviors that are supposed to be expected from men or women. Men are only supposed to provide financially, or women only are the ones that are supposed to raise children. Using economic abuse. If you are sharing bank accounts and you need someone alienates you or cuts you off from the funds that you need to live your everyday life, this is a form of economic abuse. Putting you out when you know that you don't have resources to get yourself back on your own feet. And then using coercion and threats. I'm going to do this to you if you do that to me. I'm going to harm you if you don't do what I say. A lot of times prenups or something can be signed in duress, because a person felt that they were coerced or threatened. I'm bringing this to people's attention again for awareness that domestic violence is not only physical abuse, it comes in the form of sexual abuse, it comes in the form of physical, emotional, psychological abuse, as well as there are many coercive elements to abuse. And so I encourage you to look this up on Google yourself, the power and control wheel, and all the many ways that abuse is given: intimidation, emotional abuse, isolation, minimizing, using children, using privilege of some sort, economic abuse, coercion, and threats.